Hi everybody, thanks for joining me again on another episode of Wilderness J. So today we are going to get a barbecue on the go in a little while, but we're quite a ways away from getting there. For the time being, I'm pretty peckish at the moment, so I thought I'm going to introduce you to something called Biltong, which is not a bull's tongue, but it is a piece of beef that's been cured, similar to beef jerky, something like that, but it's been flavored. It's got some spice on here, some dried coriander, things like that. So it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be delicious. Let me just give you an idea of what it looks like. So here we go. A piece of biltong, which is cured beef. Just delicious, absolutely delicious. And that's sliced. That can keep for quite a long time. It's preserved, so but it is just absolutely one of my favorite snacks. And it's been hung up to dry, get all that moisture out. So that's what it looks like once you've sliced it, and you've got, you know, most of that moisture is gone. There's a bit of oil. Really from the fat as you cut it, but it is delicious. Just have a look at that, and that fat there just is a thin, look at that thin layer of fat. That just flavors that incredibly. One of my favorite little snacks. Look at that. It's good. So I'm going to be making this particular fire today with this magnesium stick that I've got. Let's get some magnesium shavings just to take the spark. Now you're going to want to gather a small pile of magnesium, but it burns incredibly hot very quickly. So that should take a spark very quickly, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add some of our tinder close to that, probably around here, so that when we strike our ferro rod, some spark should go here. Ignite this close enough to the tinder and get that started. So in here I've got some dry bark, I've got some pine pitch, which I'll use. This catches very easily. Once that's ignited, it burns really well, and so I'm gonna put that close to hand with some bark. Let's get some bark under there. There we go. pine resin, it burns incredibly well. I mean, just look at that. That is just taken off very quickly, and we should have our barbecue sorted in no time. What I'm also going to do is get some bread on the go. Gonna need to heat up some water, get some warm water, not really boiling water. Some warm water for the dough. Always a good idea that before you barbecue anything, make sure you clean your grill. While there's still flame, I'm going to just barbecue on coals, but while there's still flame, I want to clean that grill, burn off any excess old fat. I'll obviously clean that before I put the meat on. And while that's happening, I've got my kettle on the coals. I'd like to get some water going because I'm going to make some bread. And for that, I'm going to need some warm water. So, I'm going to be making some bread, and for that I'm going to need a bit of flour. I'm not going to make a lot of bread, but I'm going to just work that in. So we've got this lovely piece of rump steak and some Boerewors, which is a traditional South African sausage. It's got herbs and spices on the inside, and it is just absolutely delicious. If there is someone around you, a South African shop, or if you can pick up the recipe online and make it yourself, absolutely a must try. But as you can tell, the top gathers water and then starts to drip. Now, the dough's been rested, and I'm just going to work it a bit more, put some flour, and then we're going to put that straight on the fire. I'm happy with that one. Do the next one. Okay. So I've just put the bread on there and flipped it once. We don't want that bread to burn. That's looking good. Oh yeah, looking good. What I'd like to do is get some of this coal down closer. Okay, the other thing we're going to do is some red pepper. Now, the other thing that I forgot to do, but it's not too late, is to get 2 onions. Now, you could put some foil around those onions, but that's perfectly fine because all that's going to burn is the outer layer of that onion, leaving a very soft, delicious inner onion, which is it's just, you got to try it if you haven't already. So, there we have it. Some South African sausage called Boerewors, which I guess is similar to the German sausage. Then you've got some rump steak, you got some onions, which were cooked in the fire with their skins, and you get this very soft, delicious, sweet onion. You've got some red peppers, and of course the bread, which we've just baked. There you have it. Looking forward to tucking in. It's raining, but I've got some delicious food to eat. I'm warm, the birds are chirping. What more could one ask for? Well, there we have it. Let's tuck in. That is pretty good. Wow, I wish you were here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. You're gonna have to try one of these barbecues for yourself, especially if you can get a hold of that South African sausage, do so. But there are plenty of recipes online. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll see you on the next episode.